Hello, I'm Eric from Bosch and I'd like to show you another new member of the 18-volt professional lithium-ion power tool family from Bosch. This time it's the GSR18VECTE. That's quite a mouthful. This is a professional drywall screw gun. The EC part of the model code refers to the fact it has a brushless motor, essentially, which is increasingly popular now on professional power tools. And this means the motor has no carbon brushes, it's more efficient, and it converts more of the power stored in your battery into actual applications. So it has an EC motor and it has the adjustable depth sensing nose piece here, which allows you to adjust very precisely how deep the drywall screw goes into the plasterboard. Now you can use the machine as is, as delivered, single shot, by just simply applying one screw at a time to the screwdriver bit that's provided and work that way. But a lot of professionals, a lot of dry liners, a lot of general builders actually benefit from using a magazine, an auto feed. We call our magazine the MA55, and so I would recommend using the MA55 with this. To fit it, you just remove the nose piece that's supplied as standard and remove the screwdriver bit holder, and then the MA55, you can see here I've already preloaded some screws, just literally goes on the front. Of course you need to put a screwdriver bit in there first, so extra long one of course for the extra reach of the MA55, and then we put the assembly itself onto the front. It's quite straightforward. As the name suggests, the MA55 can cope with up to 55mm long screws. These will be used if you're using two layers of plasterboard, one on top of the other. In some applications that's necessary. The little red dial here adjusts how deep the screw goes. I've no idea whether this is correctly set up, and we've got adjustment here for the length of the screw, so you can adjust the starting point of the nose piece just by pushing a button and moving this nose piece up and down. Push the button in and then it moves up and down. That's now set on 45, and these are actually 35mm screws. We've got the forward and reverse here, although it's very unusual to need to remove screws in this application. Variable speed, so if you want to keep the speed down, if you're not used to this sort of a machine, then you can use the trigger here to adjust the speed. And if you want to, a lot of professionals will actually run the machine and lock it on. There's a lock-on switch at the bottom down there. So you can actually have the machine running in your hand. It's perfectly safe, there's nothing going on here. And you can apply the screws just like a nail gun almost. So let's just try it. Okay, now we've installed the screw. It's in really fast, takes a fraction of a second. And obviously if you know your drywalling, you'll know that it's quite critical that these special drywall screws, these trumpet head screws, are inserted to the correct depth. Now this isn't too bad, the screw head is pretty much flush with the surface, but in reality it's a little bit too high. I'm just going to go a little bit deeper on that, so we adjust this little adjustment here. Okay, that should show me, yeah, that it's going a little bit deeper, so let's just try the next one. Okay, yeah, and this is just now below the surface. It might be difficult to pick up on the camera, but the screw head is actually now pulling the paper inwards a bit, so there's a distinct recess there now where the screw lives. So this is kind of about right, and this is very difficult to achieve if you use a standard drill driver. How many screws can you drive in on a battery charge? You wouldn't believe it, on a 4 amp-hour pack, because this machine comes with two 4 amp-hour cool packs. We've tested this and we're getting over 3,000 35mm screws installed on just one battery charge, and you get two batteries with it.